Wow. Just wow. That's right, guys. Your eyes do not deceive you. This is real. This isn't a joke. It's actually happening. This isn't clickbait. It's real. So anyways, what's the biz, everybody? It's your boy Baker Maker, aka D Ensley, and I'm here to give you some true shit. And yeah, I'm still reeling from this, bro. This news right here. Yeah, like I said, this is not a drill. This is real. Yeah, after just waking up, the first thing I see when I went on Twitter was people showing pics of these. In fact, it was actually a tweet from my good boy HMK, fellow Kingdom Hearts YouTube content creator who tweeted this. This was his was like the first one I saw. Initially, I just thought this was fake or just some new meme, but no, I've been seeing incredible websites and YouTube channels covering this very same thing. No release date nor a trailer has been made yet for this movie. All we got to go off of is some pics from the movie and some news covering this movie, as well as its plot synopsis, which I'll read right here. Hold on, let me go up on this website real quick. I just had it pulled up for a minute. I don't know why it just like disappeared for a minute. Hold on. Let me scroll down to the plot synopsis to read to you guys. So here we go. Here it goes. So okay, on the website, I'm reading it from the website Variety.com, and they have it right here, and it says, according to Waterfield, who also wrote and co-directed the film. So the title of the movie is called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Jesus. Well, anyways, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey will see Pooh and Piglet as the main villains, as the main villains going on a rampage. After being abandoned by a college-bound Christopher Robin is pulled away from them, and he's not giving them food. It's made Pooh and Piglet's life quite difficult. Because they've had to fend for themselves so much, they've essentially become feral. Waterfield continued. So they gone back to their animal roots. They're no longer tamed. They're like a vicious bear and pig who want to go around and try to find prey. So yeah. So basically, like I said, they're going around basically. I'm assuming killing people now. Now, from the pictures, it looks like they're humans just dressed up as masks, dressed up in a Winnie the Pooh and Piglet costumes or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Or maybe it is them. I don't know. Like I said, it's very surreal to think about. Really, just reading off of this. Now I know. Obviously, a lot of you are probably wondering how the hell is this even a thing? Is this legal? Is Disney isn't Disney gonna sue the crap out of this studio? Well, here's the thing. Earlier this year, we learned that Winnie the Pooh had entered public domain, meaning that although Disney's version of Pooh is protected by copyright, the company no longer has exclusive right to the character. Now anyone and everyone are give are gi- are given free range to make their own interpretation of the character, as long as it's not Disney's version. So those of you who are wondering how the hell anyone got Disney to approve this movie, well, there's your answer. They didn't, nor did they have to, or anyone for that matter. And Pooh isn't the only fictional character who has entered public domain. In fact, it looks like by in 2024, the same thing will happen to Disney's flagship character, Mickey Mouse. Now, a YouTuber that I subscribe to, known as 3C Films, actually goes more into detail about the whole situation. So feel free to watch this video, watch his video. I'll leave a link to his video in the description below after you're done watching this video or whatever. He'll explain it much better than I can. But yeah, just looking at this mask, man, just Jesus, it's disturbing to look at. It's legitimately terrifying. Just the idea of everyone's honey loving bear being turned into a bloodthirsty killer, it's pretty damn surreal. And what makes it even more disturbing for me is the fact that, well, okay, so here's a little thing some of you might not know about me, but so like ever since I was so like let's say like ever since 2008, I've been actually writing a little story of mine, something that I hope to make into an actual TV series one day. So like 2008, I was like a kid at the time. So obviously I was a kid. I was like in middle school, and believe it or not, the story that I've been making, it it's my own thing. It's my own characters. Created, made up, and all that stuff. But originally, it was actually going to be like a believe it or not, get this. It was actually going to be when it was going to be based on Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, so I was actually going to make a Winnie the Pooh show, but it was going to be in my own interpretation, my own a completely reinvention of the character, completely different from what we gotten from Disney. It would have been its own thing, but I would have had to gone to Disney to get them to approve this show and make a Disney Channel show or something like that or whatever. And yeah, it was gonna be the Book of Pooh, but it was gonna be like a reboot or something, my own version of the character. It would have Pooh, Eeyore, and all the characters, but it would also include new characters I came up with for myself. But and I know one of the. In fact, I had in school I had done this thing where because like I had looked up at the time that Disney had this little restriction thing of, so like Disney only, for the most part, Disney Channel had this habit of like they would have a show and only have it airing for like 65 episodes, and after that they would immediately like cancel the show or whatever. Now, this wasn't always the case. There was some exception to this rule. Like, look at That's So Raven. It had like over 100 episodes. But for the most part, and for the most part, Disney shows, you notice, Disney shows wouldn't make it past 65 episodes. Like I said, there were some exceptions to this rule. And I don't know if this is still a thing or not, but it definitely was in 2008. And I had like, and I would do this thing where I would, for my show, I would, because like I wanted my show to go on past 65 episodes. I wanted to go to 100 episodes, 200 episodes. I wanted this show to make it like be like The Simpsons, make it last for as long as I want it to last. So I had people like write this little like I had written this little petition for me to make the show, go past 65 episodes, and I would have different people in school sign a petition. I would tell people about my idea, about my little story, my idea, my pitch for the show, and for the most part they liked it and they signed it. Each of them, I had like a whole bunch of people sign the petition. In fact, I still have it in my room somewhere. Believe it or not, after all these years, it's all messed up, probably torn up by now, but it's still intact. Believe it or not, but then at some point, I think it was like maybe 2009 or 2010, I came to the conclusion like, man, it probably would be better if I just create my own IP, create my own thing, and that's what I did. Instead, instead of Winnie the Pooh, I created an entirely new character, my new main character, and just have it be its own thing now. But so when I see this, right, and I see that someone is is doing exactly what I was trying to do. Well, but in a horror genre, do their own thing, do their own interpretation of the character. Now it got me thinking. But like obviously it wouldn't have worked back then because I like keep in mind this was like way before the whole public domain thing was even so obviously it probably wouldn't have worked. But now it makes me wonder like now see, you know theoretically speaking I could always do it now. Now obviously I'm not gonna just ditch whatever like my plans are, what my stories and stuff like that. But it's always something to put in the back burner. Like if I want to do a Winnie the Pooh story, my own thing, I could do it legally. But anyways, but yeah, I just wanted to just give my whole thoughts on the whole thing. I'm just like, wow, this is actually a thing. But I mean, comment below what you guys think of the whole thing. Are you disturbed by it? Are you like what the f? Like what? Why are they doing it? That type of thing. Or are you disturbed by it, or are you actually intrigued by the whole idea of a horror Winnie the Pooh movie? Comment below what you think of it. But anyways, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like these, and make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I post more videos like these in the future. But with that said, stay beast.